About a month ago in Buffalo, there was a shock primary win. India Walton, the first socialist to win a primary like that, to become mayor of a major city in literally decades. And it caused ripples through everything, leading some leftists to think, hey, wait, we can potentially win. We can do this. We can become mayors of cities. That's great. The ripples for some other people, not so positive. And they were affected by this seemingly, but not necessarily in a positive way, because now some in the Buffalo Common Council are studying a change to the city's form of government, which would abolish the office of mayor. So she won the primary. The actual election isn't coming up until later. But they're talking some about making it so there isn't there any for this socialist to take over. University Councilman Rasheed Wyatt says Buffalo is one of the poorest cities in the country, and it has been that way for more than 40 years. Wyatt says Buffalo should look at changing its form of governance, abolishing the office of mayor in favor of a city manager who answers to and is chosen by the city council. Under such a plan, a city manager would be selected by the 9-member council to carry out the will of the council members. So that's fun, Jason. If somebody wins an election, you don't like them, just get rid of the government.
Yeah, only in Buffalo. Just kidding. Now, Buffalo does have the best sauce to put on chicken wings, though. This is dumb.
True.
This is dumb.
It is known.
It is known, and it doesn't give you stinging later. Some of the people who make up these stupid laws, I don't even know what they're thinking. But much like the Minority Report precog making children criminals in the future, this could very well happen. And also, it's not okay. Look, in Buffalo, they're saying that there's been this decades-long history of a decline of the way of life there, right? From housing to the economy and everything. But it's much like the United States. Things take time to fix, right? It's not like one person's able to swoop in, and there are people who are able to come in and make vast change very quickly. But it also depends on the type of change you're trying to make. You can't hold one person accountable and say, hey, it's their fault that the city's like this. No, it's a myriad of people's different faults. And you have to be realistic with this. This is not realistic at all, because now one person's gonna speak on behalf. They're the mayor. That doesn't make any sense.
That's effectively what it would be.
Right.
Yeah. And look, there's reasons to believe that this won't happen. First of all, some members of the council or in state government are saying you can't do this. You can't just switch over to this. Even if it's gonna take 9 months or 90 days, I should say, a report looking into what that process would look like, which puts it close enough to the election day that you wouldn't be able to get the referendum on in time anyway. Doesn't mean that they couldn't do it in the future if she were to become mayor. So I'm assuming this will not happen, but this is basically stuff like this has happened in a lot of parts of the country when Democrats have taken over as mayors and things like that, or as secretaries of state. Before they take over, the Republicans will remove the powers and responsibilities and authorities of those. That's happened in multiple states already. By the way, I tried to find any evidence that like Rasheed Wyatt had been pushing for this before India Walton's win, and I was not able to find any evidence. I can't rule out that this is something he's been pushing for before. So it appears that it was driven by her win. I've tried to find evidence that is not the case, and so far it is not available. But we're gonna be waiting to see, because we've had India Walton on the show. The idea that she would lose out in this position that she earned through her work seems unacceptable.
Yeah, agreed.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.